Hey guys, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan. Welcome back to my channel. I have a new pen. That's all I'm gonna say. I have a new pen, and this is not even the only pen that I have coming this month. All right, this one arrived very, very quickly. I ordered this last Saturday, the 10th, December 10th, and it arrived yesterday, December 14th. Very, very quick. Thank you so much. Let's get started. Okay, so this is from F3 Pens, and they're located in Florida. Oh, I love that. So, oh, I like that. I am a bookmark. And you can find F3 Pens on Instagram at f3.pens. That's their website, and that is their email. And then scan to learn why your packaging is boring. And then here is my invoice, and let's open up the box. So, all right. Anything else in there that I've missed? Nope. So let's put that to the side. I will keep the invoice for business purposes and the bookmark. And let's unpackage this. So it comes in actually this really cute paper sleeve. Probably not something that, you'll keep, but very cute. Okay. Oh, I'm excited to show you this. This was, I guess, a bit of a splurge purchase. The story behind this particular pen is that ever since I discovered Ranga pens, but also discovered interchangeable Jovo or Yovo nibs, I have been looking at a lot of smaller companies who make, do their handmade pens, hand-turned pens, and I discovered F3 Pens. And this model, as Katie of Baker Studio, she and I chat pretty much every day about pens. This is what we call a BAM. So when it comes to buying fountain pens, there's this thing we call a BAM meter, where it really has to hit us in the face, and the price has to be right, the nib, but also the design. So there's a few things that have to go into the BAM factor, and this one from F3 Pens was that. Oh my God. Oh, I don't know if the camera is picking up all of those swirls. And look at the sparkles. It looks so much better than all the pictures that I was sent. Oh my God. Look at all the sparkles. Look at how this is made from basically a raw, well, as raw material as you can get for pens, and they basically I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to pens made from these acrylics, but they basically pour their own acrylics, and it's just the combinations that you get. It is a work of art. Like, I'm just going to keep showing you all of the beautiful sparkles in it. I am blown away. And then it's got a little, I don't know if you guys can see it there, the little F3 Pens little logo there, but oh my gosh, blown away already. And then it is a twist cap. Oh my God. And look at just even the grip section. Even the grip section is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And I mean, just even looking in there. But like, how many turns did that take to come off? So that's one, just like a little over 1.25 even. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So just a little bit more about this pen from F3 Pens. This is their Model 3 in the Carolina company Moonlit Raden. And I cannot stop spinning and turning this pen. And I actually had to look up the word chatoyancy, because there's a lot of people who use the word chatoyancy when it comes to looking at the different colors in the pen, its transparencies, the complexities in just the way that that resin was poured, and how you can get the contrasting colors and still get the defined outlines of all the different colors. Because if you're not doing this carefully, it could all just look like one blob, but there is such an art to this. I cannot stop looking at this. Okay, so I will compare this to other pens that I have in my collection. So let's zoom in. don't roll away. So there is the Model 3 from F3 Pens. Here is my Ranga Ziante Z2, the TWSBI Diamond 580, a Sailor Pro Gear Slim. Let's see, what else do I have here? You've got the Lamy All-Star, and let's see, a Pilot Kakuno. So you can really get a feel for how this pen looks, and I'll show you actually the comparison in size to a Benu Euphoria. Let's move these down. So it is a bit smaller than the Euphoria. Looks like it's almost the same length as a TWSBI Diamond 580, and actually just a little bit longer than the Lamy All-Star. So let's look at these uncapped. So looking at all of these uncapped, it's actually pretty similar in size to the Benu Euphoria, but you can tell the grip section on the Model 3 is a little bit wider or girthier. It is definitely longer than the Ranga Ziante 2 Z2, and then for the TWSBI Diamond 580, it looks like, let's put it there, almost probably the same length, but the nib is definitely bigger on the Model 3 from F3 Pens, definitely bigger than the Sailor Pro Gear Slim, but it looks like it's almost comparable to a Lamy All-Star, maybe slightly longer than the Lamy All-Star. So uncapped, this pen weighs 27 grams, and then without the cap, it is 18 grams. Now, let's look on the inside here. Quite a few good turns to get inside. And it comes with a Schmidt standard converter, and that nib there is a Jowo number 6 gold-plated nib in a fine. I can't stop looking at that grip section. So I chose a fine nib to go with this, and the main reason that I chose this is because these nibs are interchangeable with the nibs that I bought at Peyton Street Pens. So I could potentially put the flex nib that I got from Peyton Street Pens on here, or the cursive italic, or the fine architect nib. That is why I was really interested in these pens. One, because for one, they're just absolutely beautiful, but two, you have the ability to create a different writing experience depending on what nib you put on this. So I watched a video by Inky Rocks, and I used to be that type of person who was like, why would anybody buy just a pretty but very expensive nib holder? And after watching her video, but also after really speaking with Katie and then trying out the different nibs, why wouldn't you buy something this beautiful that allows you to try so many different types of nibs? For every different nib, it is a different writing experience. And then there's just joy in looking at that beautiful material, knowing that the acrylic itself was hand turned, knowing that the pen was handmade by somebody that you can personally have a conversation with. It's very rare to have a conversation with somebody, you know, a maker from Pilot or Sailor or, but this, you can have a conversation with the actual maker of the pen, the person who actually held this material in their hand and really turned it and tuned it. And I mean, the way that it feels in my hand, absolutely fantastic, not too heavy. And this pen does not post, so if you are a poster, this is not for you. But the grip section is actually just the way I like it. I do like a little bit of a girthier, wider grip section, and it is actually quite long for a grip section. There is a bit of a step up in the body because when you cap it, it is flush, so there is going to be a step down from the body to the grip. The threads themselves are not sharp at all, but the way I place my fingers on the grip section, don't feel it at all. Really comfortable in the hand. But basically what I was saying was that I used to have an opinion about buying really expensive nib holders. But after seeing this, and even after having experienced the Ranga, I love this. Absolutely love this. And knowing that this was handmade by somebody, both the acrylic and both the way that the pen was turned, and being able to have whatever Jowo number 6 nib that I want in there, I'm sold on these. I am sold on this. So I am going to ink this up and we'll be right back. So here's a writing sample of the F3 pens Model 3. Oh my gosh, it feels so good in the hand. So this is the pens Model 3. And this is the Moonlit Raden from Carolina Pen Company. Oh my gosh. And it has a Yovo number 6 steel fine nib. And I currently have it inked up with Sailor Ink Studio 224 because I feel like that is an excellent match for that pen. I don't normally do matchy-matchy, but it is beautiful. So then let's do, ooh, there is a little bit of give to that nib, but I mean, it's not a flex nib, so it is a little bit bouncy, but it is so smooth. There is feedback, like with all Yovo nibs. So let's see. Oh, I love that so much. My plan is to eventually get a fine, well, I have the fine Yovo nib. I would like to get the medium. I need to get another cursive fine italic just because the other one I bought from Peyton Street Pens is now with my husband on his pen. But it's such a beautiful writer. I absolutely love it. Love, love, love. So my final verdict on this pen, yes, yes, yes. I am so glad that I purchased it. I was so nervous actually about whether or not I would like it or if I would have buyer's remorse. And I did a little bit after I first made the purchase, but now that it is in my hand, I am so happy with this. This is total bam, 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 bam. And I can't stop staring at it. I'm a little bit speechless. I love it so much. So I highly recommend for, you know, the Yovo nib, but being able to interchange it with other pens, but also the beauty and craftsmanship that goes into these pens. I highly recommend F3 pens. You will probably see more pens like this in the future on my channel. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching and have yourselves a great day.